Case 9. Case 9 of 10. 10 case number 2. 19th case of the day. We're going to do it. It will start. It will have started on the 14th and end on the 15th, but we're doing it. We're really doing it. Feels like green weather up ahead. No, I'm not doing that. I told everybody that was here earlier I'm not posting anymore. I'm not going to go back on my word. We'll have breaks tomorrow. I don't blame you for asking, but I'm not going to do it. Good times. Good times. Well, I'm all done with this whole thing and I'm old and retired. This might be one of those nights I remember. I won't remember much. Oh, he doesn't have many in this 10 caser. Jonathan India base auto. This is a fun day. Everyone was cool in the chat. You know what? For being 10 casers, not much complaining. Very little complaining. Thank you for that.
Yeah, very nice.
Sean Gilby. Almost none, really.
You watch it again, Harp? Isn't it like 2.5 hours long?
What is that?
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Oh, wow.
The Coen Brothers thing.
I can't, yeah. Every time I see the Coen Brothers have done something, I'm like, oh, Coen Brothers. I love Coen Brothers. And then I'm like, nah. I don't know.
Really? I love it.
I mean, I don't watch them. I'm just saying I don't. Their movies are like, I don't know. I can't like watch stuff that's too much sometimes because then I'll just get too into it. I don't want. Sometimes I don't really want to do that. Yeah,
I think some like I was flipping through the movie channels, you know, like HBO and Showtime and stuff the other day, and Fargo was on. That's like the best ever.
Well, Lebowski's the best ever.
Well, yeah, Lebowski's the best.
Fargo's really good.
I love Fargo.
Or Neelis. Did they do no Country for Old Men?
Yeah.
Denneberg Purple autograph.
That was super good too.
Yeah, like
that's a different kind of movie though.
Yeah, that movie, like, that's the kind of movie where, I mean, I watched it in the theater and then I just think about it for like a month and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that movie
I don't like thinking. I can't. It's too much. Brian Hayes.
That's like maybe the best movie since 2000.
Jordan Adams base auto. Yeah, Raising Arizona. They did that. Wow. My dad loves that movie. That's like his favorite movie. Some people are just too smart. Like those guys are they come up with art that's like you can't really digest it easily. Like it's good, but it's like you can think so much, like too much about it.
Well, even like Lebowski, which is a kind of a goofy comedy movie, is like so layered, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, There Will Be Blood's like 5 hours long too.
No, I'm not saying I'm too smart. I'm saying they're too smart. I wasn't saying I'm too smart. Sean Hijalili, please. Nobody thinks that I'm too smart.
Did you see the one with Oscar Isaac, where he's like the singer? What's that one called?
No.
Came out like 4 years ago or something. It was his Coen Brothers. Inside Llewyn Davis. John Goodman.
No, I don't know it. Oh, they also did the oh god, the one with John Goodman's in it and the oh brother, where art thou? Did they do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is John Goodman in there? George Clooney's in it.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah, they're good. Oh yeah, There Will Be Blood. They did that too?
No, that was... He was just saying that was a better movie than...
Yeah.
No Country for Old
That's
Men.
another one I watched and I thought about for a month.
Yeah, that one is insane.
Grayson Janista Black autograph. Mike. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like doing that. That's why I don't watch movies. That's why I don't like movies too much. They are like too... I don't know.
I love that about it.
I like getting into music like that. It's fun for me to think about it and listen to it a million times, but for movies it doesn't have the same effect on me. It's like too much sometimes. It's weird. Maybe because it's too real or something. I don't know.
I'm the opposite. Music's never been like...
Yeah.
I mean, nobody doesn't like music.
Yeah.
But...
I just like thinking about how they wrote the thing or why they did this or how, that kind of stuff. With movie, I don't really know the art of making a movie. I just know what the characters, like what they're thinking and doing. It's like, what they do. I think about it too much.
Night, little German.
Night, German.
Yeah, I like that about movies.
Yeah. Jordan Adams refractor. Jordan Adams refractor auto. Kylie. I think Kylie's had Adams in both cases and gotten quite a lot of Adams. 7. Wow. How many in the first 10 cases? 2001. That's a good one. Mark Vientos. The weird thing about 2001 is, I think I said this before, but I got it. I watched it on I rented a Blu-ray of it and watched it or whatever. And the picture quality was so good that you could see the sets in the background.
Oh,
and,
you could see the seams.
Yeah, all the monkey parts. You could tell that it's not really a sky or whatever.
Yeah.
And it kind of ruined it.
Yeah, I don't think they thought
Simeon Woods Richardson.
oh, someday this will be...
Yeah. Owen White base auto. That is an awesome movie though. I love that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a classic.
Fado. Kubrick. Turing 402. Oh wait, why is there a baby in space at the end? What is that?
Yeah, see, there's a lot of it though that is like the end of that movie is incomprehensible.
Yeah, you're like, what? Why is there a baby?
And then he's like an old man, and he's with the same person, but it's not the same person.
Oh yeah, the friggin' monolith.
Nobody believes in evolution.
Yeah. It's a theory. Ponticelli.
I probably shouldn't say things like that.
And Jackson Kowar Gold. Branchman. Nice gold. I think that's the guy that Team Porter had in the first 10 and didn't take him in the second. He had like a million hits.
Oh, yeah. He had a lot in the first one, too, though.
Yeah, I don't mean to point out like, oh, you should have taken him when you first. You should have reserved him because look what happened. It's just, you know, Team Porter. I got to give him crap. I don't care what you guys think.
And my guess is he's not going to be watching this ever.
No.
Ryan, if you watch this, send me a message when you see it. And nobody tell him. No cheating.
We could say anything like, you're just a, what is it, Wayne's World 2? You're just a freak with a microphone. Oh, you did? Oh, it's a different Royals pitcher.
Oh.
Never mind, Ryan. I'm way off. There's more than one Royals pitcher in this stuff? What the heck? It's a lot of work. Ryan Jeffers, green paper. The work is hard. Jake McCarthy, base auto. Royals rookie pitchers. Hey man, nice shot. What's the other Royals pitcher that Ryan had? Now I can't find the damn guy.
Yeah, that's 3 then that they have in this. Because Singer, it's not him.
Oh, Daniel Lynch. Yeah, that's right. Jackson Kowar. Yeah, gold with the Royals looks awesome. Sean Murphy. Yeah, that was weird.
We watched it all unfold here in chat, Harp.
It's always weird to think like the players that were in gonna totally be traded are like, I'm not traded, I'm still here, and I'm like, what do they do?
Like Wilmer Flores for the Mets.
Oh
He was,
yeah,
like, crying in the outfield. He didn't get traded.
that's right. Jameson Hanna, that was weird. Oh, you're gonna have a long weekend, Swabby. Better make breakfast tomorrow. Owen White refractor autograph. He's been coming on. Owen White's been around in this break. Noe. That sounds right.
Did it end with you?
For you, anything. Yeah. Yeah.
Farewell.
Fudge. Swabiad, set your alarm. Get some pancakes going. Chris Paddock. Get that kitchen all cleaned up, the trash. Make sure there's nothing in the trash can. Fresh bag. Sound like a chauvinist or something like that's what women do. I'm just saying the shared spaces that you guys, you know, take turns cleaning and cooking and all that. You do all of it. Juan Harris. And Jake Wong base auto. Jay Dizzle. Yes, dude. I was thinking the same thing, Harp. Well, first I thought, well, why? There's nothing that my wife could ever do to get me to do that. I thought, wow, Harp, better man than me. I wouldn't do that if my kids, if I had 100 kids and they made up the entire audience, I wouldn't do that. Nothing could make me do that. And then I thought, well, good for you. How much of our lives... How much of our lives is, you know, like I said earlier, us over 35-year-old married people is like just constantly measuring, will this be good for me or bad for me? Am I pushing it too far? Am I... Jonathan India refractor auto. 100%, exactly. True. I saw a little back corner. Hold on. Actually, no. Well, very slightly. Will this lead? No, that's not happening. Yeah, she's not going to be happy with you tomorrow. But you already know that. It's weird. Even when you do something that you should totally just do, like without thinking anything of it, you're still like, man, I should get some credit for this. Well, there's a Daniel Lynch base auto. It's horrible, really. It's a terrible way to live. Jonathan India purple. Doc, you'll like take a shower and you like put the towel like on the rack like in a nice straight way so it'll dry, and you're like, man, I should really get some credit for this. My wife should definitely mention to me that I put the towel on the rack the correct way so that it dried. Otherwise, I'm never doing it again. Drew Ellis. It's pathetic. We're pathetic. Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm saying. Oh, is it Saturday? Wow, 12 a.m. Jason Hanna to 402. Days to Christmas. Trash all over here.
It's payday.
Oh god, it is payday. Oh, wet. Through your 5,000 square foot ranch. Saturday break. Sean Murphy.
Yeah, welcome to Saturday morning.
Nico base auto. The old sugar in the gas tank, Doc. That ought to learn her. Monte Harrison. Harp, I have one question for you. Were your wife's gal pals at the Sesame Street thing? Did you get any gal pal points? Which doesn't, you know, obviously doesn't lead to anything, but when you get gal pal points, those sometimes multiply the wife points.
You just need one. Oh, you're so lucky to...
Yeah. One gal pal attaboy sometimes could be worth 100 regular wife things. And, you know, same goes for guy pals the other way. Hit recap. What? We're in the middle of the case. Oh, for the end. Yeah, that does depend on the gal pal, I guess. But if it's enough... Nothing. Whoa. Whoa, I hit some weird button. How do I get out of this? Well, it's like there's no... I must have hit like a F11? Okay. No, it doesn't really work like that. Tendies. They're useless, worthless, nothing. Tristan McKenzie to $4.99. Shane McClanahan.
I think that might be the first one of those that we've gotten that set from him too.
The thing with points, I'll give you guys a tip. Points are, they're in a never-ending like parlay. So I don't know if that's the right word. They have to continually be rolled into more points. Any points on their own are worth nothing. It's like a momentum of points that you have to, at some point, we all think that.
Yeah, you can't cash them in.
No, never.
But they have to be there.
You're just trying to build them up all the time. And like, when you get some points going, you can, Jeremiah Jackson autograph. You can sometimes turn those into more points, which are also not worth anything. Tyler Frank. Yeah, they expire almost immediately. 1 point equals 0. But if you have 1 point, the thing is, like, if you could get to like 1,000,000 points, then possibly Jake Wong. No. There's a point where enough points equals something. I just don't really know how. I've gotten close. Like if I could have just gone another week of just massively accumulating points every day, but it might have been redeemable for something. No man has ever made that many points. All I can tell you is having any points is better than not having any points. Because how much is -1 point worth, Doc? If you're in the negative points, it's like a... I'm not really sure how to... Yeah, it's not even really explainable. You just, I think I know how to say it. You just want to be at 1 or greater. That's really, it doesn't really matter But like sometimes if you're on a roll and you've accumulated like 1,000,000 points, you don't lose all of them from something. Like you could go back down to like from 1,000,000 to like 1 for the littlest thing. That's really what you're trying to do with the extra points. CSV points. Braden Fisher, orange paper. Swabby's in the negative right now. He's got some work to do tomorrow. Cole Wynn green autograph. Friggin' Tim. I don't think you're that far down. And again, -1 is the same as infinity. Brennan Davis. Case of tendies. Actually, tendies is 207 on case number 9. What? Well, yeah, if you're not even... You're going to be in the negative for a while if you're not even at the married point yet. Bear claw.
Some of us don't even have anyone keeping score.
Yeah.
That's not better, I don't think.
I don't think anyone's really answered that question. May never be answered.
You can't be both. That's the thing.
Oh, 2:07 a.m. No one really knows that for sure. Gregory Soto, blue paper. Oh. Robert Dragon autograph?
One more for old time's sake?
Yes. I couldn't have said anything better. It is! There he is. I was going to say, are we ready for Ryan Weathers for old time's sake? Okay, Ryan Weathers. We'll give you one last one. Alabama. Oh, wow. Wait, is that a reward? Like that you wanted? I'm confused. Oh, Tendies is taking a... Are you talking about draft Tendies or like the new Tendies, like after Christmas Tendies? Because draft Tendies is taking a beating right now. It's like, I might be able to get some at a really, really good price. Tejada. Like, we could have some real fun at a nice price with some draft Tendies. It's like been forgotten about. Yeah, like once Prism came out, people were like, oh God, I hate this stuff. Ryan Jeffers. And it's fine. Why? I don't understand it. It's good stuff. Shane McClanahan base auto. The Lost Tendies. I don't have any, but I might be able to get some. I am fresh out. You can check with Omni. I do not have a single box of Tendies.
That's true.
Osiris Johnson, we can't get him.
We got time.
Yeah, there's still another case. For old time's sake. Yeah, you got to be in the positive. It doesn't really matter if it's 1 or 1,000,000. I've been in Tendies. I don't know if you guys know, I don't want to alarm anybody, but the entire time I've been doing the last, I don't know, case and a half, Phantom Menace has been on. And they're on
It's the Boonta Eve Classic, guys.
They're on the pod racing scene right now, and I'm not even looking at it. The entire time we've been talking, the last hour, Phantom Menace has been on right here. Brady Singer base auto. Sebulba.
And like, I'm trying to think of anything the announcer says.
I don't know. I'd turn the camera to it right now, but I'd get in serious trouble. Ramos.
What a terrible movie.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, the Asian characters. That's so wizard. Yeah, doesn't he say that to him? His friend or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. So dumb. Oh my gosh. Annie. Annie was kind of... Young Anakin was kind of cute, actually. Ruiz. That was a good casting job. Oh god, not again. Well, come on. We've given you... We already did it. You've had enough. Okay. Grayson Rodriguez. That was a wizard. I kind of like that part, actually, the bigger fish in the sea. There's parts of the movie that are
Yeah,
watchable.
like, and I kind of like the... Like, they're not good, but I do kind of like the story building, you know, kind of aspect of them.
Yeah.
They could have just been handled so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had a rough go after all that.
Yeah.
Sucks. There's a Gorman Gold paper. Yeah, I feel bad for that guy.
Yeah.
Travis Swaggerty. Blue Wave. Hammer Reds. I think Swaggerty's had some in the second 10. Yeah. It's just a really bad thing. Like, if you wanted to if you wanted the best chance of ruining your kid's life, make him a child actor.
Well, and this is like the most anticipated movie. They hadn't made a Star Wars movie in
Yeah.
20 years. And he's what, 10 or whatever?
Yeah, it's true. Jar Jar's fine.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, if they'd really just built out the Gungan army more, it would have...
It's probably like his, that guy's personality. Like, if he would have lived a normal life, he probably would have had a better chance at, like, not having whatever tendencies towards mental illness come out, or maybe that strongly, but it'd be pretty hard for any of us to imagine what it would be like to be that kid in that movie at that age.
Yeah, and you're 10 years old and everyone's telling you suck.
Yeah, like, that's just another level of...
And, like, adults. Like, it's not just, like...
Alright, last box of case 9. Still have another one. Single digit boxes remaining. That's right, huh? 9. I mean, even if you're not bullied, like, even if he did an okay job, you're never going to be like a normal kid. Like, you couldn't... He's like... Kids kind of need to be like a little bit normal when they're younger, like in school and stuff. Mercer. Parker Meadows base auto. Yeah, like 2 people, Doc. I mean, my kids, just for as an example, think how hard my kids have it. Their dad has like dozens of YouTube viewers.
And dozens of YouTube haters.
Yeah. Sometimes even like 100. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, their dad is like one of the top, I don't remember what it is, 700,000 YouTube channels currently. Not of all time. More like in the millions, but they have to go to school thinking like I'm supposed to be a regular person. McCarthy and Thomas to 250. Yeah. I know, they have no chance. I mean, I've had as many as like 120 people watching. I don't even know how they, you know, how would you deal with that? Duplantier to $4.99. Jordan Groshans purple to $2.50. Groshans. JK. I mean, you know, things have happened like where I'm at the National and I repeatedly tell people who I am, and then after several times of me telling somebody who I am and they go, oh yeah, oh I think I've heard of you. It's insane. I can't even go anywhere without telling someone at a card show millions of times who I am and them saying, oh yeah, I think I've heard of that. It's just, it's ridiculous. I feel like I can't even breathe. Ryan Rollison base auto. Yeah, Hummy's been there. Killer off Sparkle.
I've seen the mob scene on the floor of the National.
Yeah. Like 1 or 2 people asked me to take a picture at the National. It was insane. It interrupted my 3-day schedule by like 5 minutes. Threw everything off. And it turned out they thought I was a different breaker, but still, they still stopped me and bothered me. You know how hard it is to live like that? Banfield. All right, last pack of Zizic breaking. That wouldn't be so bad. He's in the league. Shed Long. Is he still in the league? Shed Long. All right. I can't believe it. We're down to the last case. They said we couldn't do it in one day. Not like anyone couldn't do it, but specifically us.
Yeah. People could do it.
Yeah, anybody could do it, just not us. Coar Gold, Janista Black, Cole Wingreen, Swaggerty Blue Wave, Groshans Purple, Denneberg Purple. This is going to be kind of like what I was talking about with Mario, like when we finish, like what do we do? Do we just go back to like normal breaks now? India Refractor, Owen White, Jordan Adams. We had Rollison Meadows, Grayson Rodriguez, Singer, McClanahan, Ryan Weathers, Jeremiah Jackson, Horner Lynch, Wong, McCarthy, Owen White, Jordan Adams, India again, and Shane McClanahan again. Well, I mean, sort of in one day. Within 24 hours.
Barely.
What? Oh. All right, we gotta...
Oh, did I not?
Yeah, that's all right. Paddock Orange.
Those are in order now.
Bradley Green. Yeah, you just had some of the last ones on the top. India Purple. Gorman Gold Paper. Oops. I mean, the thing is, like, even if you didn't get a ton of autos, hopefully maybe you got some color and refractors, and you're gonna get a lot of chromes. If your guy turns out to be a good player, like, all that stuff is, you know, goes up.